you guys. How are you guys doing? Good God. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Hello, Wildcat Bar. Hello, Tasado. Tasado, your comment was so fucking funny. We're so here, chat. Wow, it's a crowded room today. Wow. Wow, we're really popping off. We're really popping off today. Thanks for all the support, you guys. Just got home from work, ready to make supper. Hello, Twisted Slop 62. How are you doing? Someone caught gooning at my school. In what context, I do ask? My dog is trying to steal my snacks. Sounds like you're at least at home. The dog that humped and peed on my Kaoza plush, that one? Hello, Mock. How are you doing? Hello, Kane, everybody. Hello. What the hell, Capybara? I know, that was so funny, Loki. That was, like, super funny. And move myself a little bit more in the middle. It's so delayed. There we go. That's a little bit better. How are you guys doing today? I don't want to bike today. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to do this. But I have not exercised today. I got no sleep last night, because of the, what's it called? I don't know. I just have really bad, I think I'm going through like a mild manic episode, with my whole little bipolar nonsense. And so I just cannot for the life of me fucking sleep. Goon or get gooned. It's a tough world out here, you guys. Be safe out there. Many things to pray about. Every now and then when I'm bored, I'll listen to, on the car radio, the pastor preaching and all that good stuff. And it was just one time, he was just like, many things to pray about, people. And I was like, that's so funny sounding. When we get jump scared by Section 8, that was so funny. I didn't realize I had said that until you said the good morning message. That was hilarious. And hello, it's Zilyum. How are you doing? I'm putting on my sneakers right now, getting ready to bike ride. I may or may not, if I find like the stream is just dog shit, which I'm kind of feeling that vibe already, I might listen to music. I'm not gonna lie, because like, you know, might as well. Might as well. We can put on some like hot Kanye tracks, hell yeah. But that was so funny. W stream. I don't know about that. I'm so tired. Oops, I don't have my right chair out. Hold on. Let me switch over my chairs real quick. I have a soft, plushy chair I sit in during gaming, and I have a pleathery, fake plastic chair I sit on when I'm doing the exercising so I don't get all sweaty. W stream for real. You guys are the real ones. The people who showed up today, everyone knows these streams are very an acquired taste, to say the least. So I do appreciate it. But how are you guys doing? Tasada, on your way to get your new Switch? Will be the second time I watched dog shit today. You sound like you have a very disobedient dog, all things considered. All things considered. I'll be breaking glass in Minecraft for the next 3 hours, so great timing. Hell yeah, you know what I mean? We'll suffer together. Why on earth would you be doing that, by the way? Breaking glass in Minecraft? Alright, putting on my other shoe. 2 of them, and yes, they're bad boys. I see. There's nothing worse to me than a misbehaved dog, all things considered. I think there's literally nothing worse. Alright, got my shoe on. I'm gonna need some deodorant. Hypixel Skyblock Glass Gemstones money. Like real money or Minecraft money? I don't really know how all that works. You know what I mean? I'm trying to drink a energy drink to wake me up, but I don't even think that's gonna work either. Minecraft point. Okay. Switch 2 soon. What does that mean? Switch 2 for me or Switch 2 for you? Gives KOs a golf club? Why not? Is this a reference? Are you calling me the President of the United States because he was recently gifted a golf club by the new Prime Minister of Japan? That was a very intricate reference, Stargazer. You're saying I'm a president? Okay, I'll take it. I don't think they're necessarily disobedient, they're just too stupid to be obedient. Ugh, I hate disobedient dogs. No matter the cause. Alright, let me do a little stretch. Get my shoulders all warmed up. I got my shoes on, I got my socks on. I got my shorts on. I don't have my heart rate monitor on. Let me grab that one. Strap it around. I just ate some dried edamame beans, so hopefully there'll be some nutrition. I was retaining to obtaining mine. I see. I thought you were like, wow, this stream, I already can tell she's gonna give up from biking, and we're gonna be seeing the Switch too soon. Which is also true, low-key. Also real and true. Okay. This needs to go like that, so this needs to go like this. Looking to get a service dog at the moment. I'm struggling with a dog, too. A service dog. I considered one of those, but the only time I'd want one, it'd be like it'd have to be like a German Shepherd, because it's like I'd want it to double as like bodily protection. But I don't really have a environment I live in that's kind of appropriate for a dog. Because I do have cats, and I don't want to scare the cats, but I want the dog to have like, you know, some freedom, all that good stuff. All right, we got my little heart band monitor. Kale's a speedruns biking to get in Tetris 99 as soon as possible. Okay, Stargazer, have you gotten the 999 marathon badge? I was so pissed at Dark for just getting it so fucking easily. It was so funny, because, like, that's not the first time I've tried that. And so it's like, I tried it again, and I'm like, wow, I've gotten better at Tetris. And I was like, haha, loser, do you have it? And he just gets it. What the? Speaking of what the, how the hell do I tighten this thing? I'm loosening up. 999 marathon badge? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's try that. I do need you guys' Switch codes. I don't know how to put that up there, but I need to do that eventually. Alright, there we go. It's a little tight around the chest, but... Ooh, it's a little too tight around the chest. Alright, let me switch over to the Zwift stream. Hold on. God, I'm now, like, cutting off blood circulation. There we go. I feel like you'd be too impatient trying getting it. Me? Trying to get the 99.9 marathon badge? I already got it. What are you talking about? Tosado Gardosen? Alright, there's this new thing called Zwift Unlock. I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna lie. What is this? Complete one of the activities to finish a stage. 7 miles, 4 to 5. Oh, God, I'm not in the mood to do something really, really hard. I feel like your impatience would be... Oh, no, it's not that your impatience... So the thing is like, about halfway through, it starts speeding up pretty badly. And that's where I kind of did not expect it, because it goes so slow for a long period of time. Holding on, moving over the chat. It goes so slow for a period of time that I did not expect it to start going fast, and then it goes quick, quite literally, like as fast as humanly possible in Tetris. All right, do I have my? I don't even have my damn phone. Guys, it's not today. All right, BRB, give me a second. I'm back. How am I supposed to reply in YouTube chat? I don't know. Let me move over here now. Phone. I got my water. Help with grabbing meds, water when faint. Held up when about to faint without knowing. What the? Whatever that meant. Oh, I was like, why am I not moving anymore? It's because my, that is so funny. Did you guys see that new Neo robot? It's like a, some sort of robot that is like, you can buy for $20,000. And it helps with chores around the house. And it's like a human companion. Not gonna lie, give it a few more generations, I think I'll consider one. Yeah, it's $20,000, but I should be able to save up in a couple years, you know what I mean? Get my, mail order husband that easily. What a time to be alive! I plugged in my bike. I clearly forgot to do that. Give me a second. It's so over, you guys. It is so over. Hello, Otero. How are you doing? How are you doing? Alright, let me move this all a little bit closer. I don't know how my audio is. Guys, do I want a bike or can I, maybe I should just give up. Maybe I should just give up. Just pretend that this stream didn't even, happen. That's kind of like my favorite thing to do. Alright, move me. France! Get Zwifted on. Why the hell am I not moving? Alright, it's so over. Unlock. Isn't that the case? Good night. Good night! Guys, I'll see you later. Go! Scroll! This is annoying! Well, there goes my fucking glasses. It's so over. It is so over. Why can I move that? But not my model. There we go. Right, a second. It's tough on these streets, you guys. You don't get it. They each want to play Tetris. I think I do too. High key. High key. I think I just want to play Tetris. The glasses got erased from existence. They really did. My glasses, okay, look at this. Okie dokie. We are so trying today, guys. We're trying our best out here. You know what I mean? We're in the trenches. Got more blood work done. Is there any particular reason you got blood work done? Or are you just doing it for, shits and giggles? What stream never happened? You know what I mean? I have plenty of streams that never happened. Alright, let me try pedaling a little bit. I might pedal like 3 spots and then just like move. And then we never talk about this ever again, and I'll delete all the evidence of having streamed in the first place. Oops. God, I'm not even used to being on this seat. Let me move my audio a little better. I feel like there might be something else I need to do while biking that might make it a little bit more enjoyable. Like, I don't know, though. Like, scrolling TikTok or something, but you know what I mean? Agreed, Cypher. Good bike exercise, KO. I'm trying my best out here. Alright, just checking my health. Gotta make sure everything's in check. Okay, how bad does this sound with the audio of my bike? Does it sound pretty bad? Hold on, I'll push a little harder. I hope it doesn't sound too bad. That's good that you keep track of your health, though. Alright, let me connect everything. Not that bad. Alright, we'll take it. It sounds fine to me. Okay. Let me turn this on. That's it. Heart rate. There's my heart rate, you guys. Let's kick that up a notch. Hold on, I'm gonna grab my energy drink one more time. So, Tasato, where are you going? Are you going to, like, a Target to pick up your Switch 2? I'm assuming you know which one is in stock. Hi there, saw you on Stella's stream. How does that make sense? Oh, and I popped up in chat. How you doing, J-Stace? I'm a bit worried about you. You've been acting kind of strange lately. 113, you haven't even started. I know. I'm drinking an energy drink. Getting my Pokemon bottle. Okay. Hell yeah. I've always been acting strange. You've been acting a little weirder lately. Or at least according to Tasato's perspective. To me, I think you're kinda... I don't know, I think maybe you might be growing up. Alright, I don't want to do any sort of increase. I'm not gonna lie. This is 1,000 increase. Hello, Fenris, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good myself. Alright, let's just try this. Whatever. Get biking. Something's been a bit off since you threatened to ban him, says Tasato. Oh, look at this one. This little interface is pretty. Okay. Now the real question, ban who? It was banning possible J-Stace. This is a little pretty environment. Alright, tell me how bad it sounds with the biking, though. Hello, Thunderpop692. How are you doing today? I'm just biking. Damn. Am I supposed to hear a bike? Okay, so you're not supposed to. So that's the thing, is like my bike is kind of loud, but I have my sound settings, so hopefully they don't hear it. Can we ban Fenris in place of Jace Ace if it comes to it? Why not? Why was I going to ban him? Because he's been acting a little erratic lately, where he's not being cognizant of the situation around him, which is the fact that other people are here in a rather peaceful environment in my stream, believe it or not, and he would just make the whole situation about himself and just be very, very vile and mean to other people. We're pretty much too bad. Zato, eat a dick, U2K, WTF, says Fenris. Fenris, you sound like a child. Calm down. Isn't he a child, though? Metaphorically, he's 18 years old, so not a child. You said to ban me. Whoa, what was that? Don't ban me. Alright, give us a reason not to ban you. Somebody's getting sacrificed today. Such a good Draco reality VTuber werewolf woo. How are you doing? Good morning, Kayoza. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Just biking. Low key, as I start to bike more, it doesn't feel too bad. Bye, Jace. I only said in place of Jace. I see. Jace died, I think. Jace disappeared. That's good that you're doing good, Draco, reality werewolf VTuber, Empress Uwu. I forget, did you say that you lived in Japan? I think this might have been what you said. I gotta fix my ore band. Yo, Tasato, what you been up to, says Fenris_Wolf. Tasato, what have you been up to? What has Tasato been up to, I wonder? I say we ban you for abandoning Kayoza for a Benboy. Fenris? Is this Fenrir? Is this Fenrir? Is this one of my husbands? I didn't even recognize it. I'm from the USA. I see. That's interesting that you said good morning. I guess. I see. What's the longest distance you biked for? I did this one called something, the Isola 2000. What is my heart rate? I feel like I'm dying. 140. And I don't know, was that 2 or 3 hours? Are you actually biking? I am. I'm on a stationary bike that's hooked up to a mechanical machine / computer that adjusts based on the intensity of the map you see in front of me. So if you go up, like, see how I'm slightly going uphill? That's why I'm kind of out of breath, because it increases the intensity. Not much. Hanging out with the Donatoshi's packing Tetris. This is Fenrir. I'm the OG husband. I didn't know that. Oh, so we even have more of a reason to ban you then. I've been playing Tarkov. What the hell is Tarkov? You couldn't see his pride in the way he talked? No, I thought he was talking like a child. His profile picture, looked like a Freddy Fazbear profile photo, so I couldn't tell. Pride? A child? I'm so confused. Fenrir, you're confusing me. Oh, you sound like a child? Yeah, you type like a child. That's me and my boyfriend in VR. So you're those type of people. I see. I see. That makes sense. That makes a lot more sense now. You should breathe more. I have a problem, actually, where I hold my breath, and non-stop, I'm always holding my breath. So you're right. Let me get some water. What are you talking about? That makes sense. Fenrir, you're certainly something. I can't win for losing. How old are you, Fenrir? I forget. Let me move this out the way. Oh. Yeah, I gotta learn to breathe more. I think I'd be way more aerodynamic, and honestly, it'd be easier to lose weight if I breathe more, because you actually breathe out fat through your breath than you do sweating it, if that makes any sense. God, I hate any sort of incline. Fenrir is no older than 20. I have a feeling. I thought he said he's like 22 or 23, though. You know, this new generation. Anybody in the early before 20s? Hello, Coda, how are you doing? Anyone before, like, around the, like, 19 to 23 acts like they're 14. Y'all are under 20? Good heavens, I hope not. I'm 29. I hate pedaling. I'm gonna die. About to go on my walk? That's awesome to hear. Hell yeah. Gotta stay fit. I'm good old 30. Yeah, Sato's getting up there. This is a very pretty interior we're biking today. I think it's the new map. I like the ride on. And the Japanese katakana. I'm a good old 28. Hell yeah. 27. Hell yeah. We need people more around that age demographic. 22. Okay, child. Good to know. Ride on D's. Hell yeah. Alright, give me 1 second. I gotta turn on the fan. Hello, Andros. How are you doing? Freshman 15 will not get to me. I need a freshman negative 15. I think, honestly, a more realistic answer is freshman 30. I always see people put 30 pounds or so on there all the time. Ben reduced chat when his age came up, you know what I mean? We discovered he's a child. When he said boyfriend in VR, I was like, okay, that explains it. Someone should have said their age is 67. Kids these days. I mentioned a few things about gambling in your Discord DM, so you can read there. Yeah, Owen Draws, I don't really think gambling is smart, especially for someone like you, who has a very fixed income due to the parents' conservatorship. So I did see that, but I was asking more so, are you still gambling? Because I am concerned about you gambling. You know what I mean? Gambling is like designed, Owen, for you to lose long term. I live in Las Vegas. I see it all the time. They're beating you. I know it should be the wizard. I'm trying. I only got 5 hours of sleep last night. We love gambling. Gambling's bad. Freshman 30 is actually insane. Maybe I'm just short. I see it all the time. Gambling has no winners. Everyone involved going straight to hell. Just had a deja vu moment. Do you know why deja vu exists? From what I remember, it's because you have like short-term memory, like medium storage memory, and long-term memory. Like long-term memory being your childhood, short-term memory being like reflexes and stuff like that, and, like knowing not to do certain things very quickly. They said deja vu is because it's a misfiling, essentially. Your brain, when it records information, it goes straight to the long-term memory accidentally instead of the short-term information, since you just learned it, or this new information that you're experiencing. You see what I mean? The house wins. The house is going straight to hell. The house may be beating you, but have you thought of beating him off? Riddle me this, Batman. How do you make your person move on the left? This? My model? I'm using this is called a live 2D model, and it is a drawing with added bones and physics onto it to where my hair and stuff moves. And then I'm using an iPhone phone tracker to track my facial expressions, to make it move like it's doing now. Deja vu exists because my brain is constantly running simulations of parallel universes constantly. You love to see it. You love to see it. I had deja vu where I can verbally call out what's going to happen and it happens, so the experience is very rare, but it happens. A lot of people say that. I just imagine the casino just getting dragged underground. Exactly. The casino and everyone involved going straight to hell. Oh, interesting. It is very interesting. And surprisingly, these models can go for a lot of money, depending on the complexity of the model. I drew mine myself, so obviously I saved money in that regard. But the rigging process, I think for this model, rigging is like the animation and movement you see, like, you know, that's like rigging. I think cost me about like $2,700. I'm not addicted, I've been trying to save money and I'm doing fine. But you're gonna get a commission from something. I see own draws. I drag the Luxor underground. Why not? Why not? That or not Circus. Which one is the castle? Excalibur. They should go straight to the ground. I joined your Discord the other day and I had lots of nice people. Thank you, Thunderpop. I appreciate you joining. And yeah, my little children around here are very well behaved. I make sure of that. 2,700 is crazy. I'd love to get a rigging and do it for not 7 trillion. I mean, you can definitely learn. It's easier now to learn than it was before. Me personally, like, I'm drawing a new model that's a little bit more updated with my artwork style. And I'm gonna rig it, or excuse me, I'm gonna pay someone to rig it again because I just don't have the time to learn how to do it properly. So that's gonna run me like, if I were to guess, like 3K. I think I'll make my thing a little bit smaller. But it is certainly something you have to save up for. All right, there we go. Nope, there goes the glasses again. Oh, what if I necked myself? Hold on. How'd that? All right, give me 1 second. We should all play Uno one day. That sounds fun. How would we do it without, be able to cheat? Depending on the model, sure, that's fair, but a lot of newbies try to get into space, don't always have money. Yeah, that's correct. That's why, like, a lot of people save up, or they figure out how to do it all themselves. You know? It's very rare you'll see a combo of an artist or a VTuber who both rigged and drew their model, because both take so much time to learn. We talked on there last week, I see. Rigging just sounds fun. Used to be in the 3D modeling animation space for a bit. Then you probably would really enjoy it. I think it does sound fun too, but my schedule is getting way too cramped here. Coming these next like 4 or 5 months, I don't think I'm gonna have the proper time to learn it. Oh, fuck this hill. But maybe it doesn't transfer over. I think understanding the physics is something that could transform over. But I don't know, it's hard to say. I'm not experienced either. Sergey's, I can't speak Spanish. This is Otto with the lamest comment of the day. I was gonna say all week, but low-key, I think I was just of the day. Fuck biking, dude. Fuck it. Fuck off. Gear down on God, let me try that. Very busy indeed. Your website is very neat. Thank you. Wish I had money. You and me both, partner. I wish I had more money. I'm the physical embodiment of the sin greed. So I feel you. Thank you. I have a lot of stuff I'm working on. and plan to work on. You're still in the 11th year. Okay. That's fair. Oh, France. I need my sweat rag, but it's on the floor. Make some water. Hale's greed is bigger than her floppy tail. Correct. Correct. I put the entire sin of greed to shame. Hey, maybe we can all be sinners. Dark Virus, since he's 300 pounds and consumes a lot, he can be gluttony. I'll be greed. What would Tasato be? I know Debunk will be envy. Don't die, I'm trying. Sloth is I? I think low-key Tosato might be sloth. The F word, how dare you? Gorb, I'm trying my best, okay? I'm trying my best. Listen here, Gorb, when are you gonna post DEXA scan? I need some ammunition to take you down. I don't know how long rigging takes, but you can get the rigging software trial for like 40 days. I think I've seen people, like really quick riggings, do it in like 2 weeks, a week, 2 weeks. But the more complex ones that look extra beautiful and like extra bouncy and stuff usually take like a month to 2 months to 3 months. So it depends on how much effort you want to put into it. This city's cool. I know. This is a really pretty path. I'd low-key be Wrath. Ooh, I think Jace the Ace would be Wrath. Here's okay to be Greed, Wrath, or Pride. I don't think I really have pride because like although I'm very vain and I'm my biggest cheerleader, I'm not very prideful as saying like, yes, because I've accomplished this, I'm better than you. You know what I mean? That's how I kind of see pride is. Not Chase again. So I think I'd be greed because I'm very greedy. I work hard, guys. I'm not working hard for a virtuous reason. I'm doing it because I'm trying to obtain resources. Whew, it is hot. Let's see, there's Lust. Oh. Dark Virus. Even stupid things that don't matter. I'm so opposite pride, imposter syndrome so bad, like everything. Even stupid things don't matter. Okay. What is imposter syndrome to you? Because I've heard that word, or phrase rather, mentioned a few times. And I guess I don't really... It's like thinking you don't deserve what you've earned, right? That's what it is? I think so. Let's see, there's gluttony, wrath, sloth, lust, greed, envy. Who am I missing? Pride, maybe. Lust would definitely be you. I don't think so as a 30-year-old virgin. I think that might be the opposite of you. Yeah, like I'm down in the skills, experience, performance, because I feel like I don't have that ability. Or do well. Okay. I think it's very interesting when people use those little fluff words like imposter syndrome as like a positive thing. You know what I mean? Not to say that you're using it, but I see it online where people are like, yeah, I have imposter syndrome, I have imposter syndrome. It just sounds like you're just insecure. So wouldn't it just better to say you're insecure, which identifies the issue as a problem, and because you've identified it as a problem, it means it's a problem that you can fix. You know what I mean? Pride is 100% me too? Huh. Like, sure, I can do stuff, but doing it well, and then people being like, oh, that's so good. I'm just like, oh, no. Yeah, it just sounds like insecurity, but maybe that's what imposter syndrome is. But I do find that very interesting. Nowadays, people rather say they have imposter syndrome than they say, I'm insecure. I'll be back. See you later, Thunderpop. How about Flippin' Alchemist? I'm trying to think of the chat, Crispy Clee, as a, different members of, the sins. So, Dark Virus would be gluttony. I'd be greed. Debunk's probably envy. But since Debunk's MIA, I feel like Sada might be envy. Yeah, I see what you're saying, but personally, I'm not really insecure about skills or ability, just results. Almost always feeling like luck. Then, you said I'm doubting skills or experience or performance because I don't feel like I have that ability. That's being insecure. You said I don't have that ability. That's insecurity. You know what I mean? I'm probably the sin of envy or sloth. I could see... Yeah, they're kind of close, all things considered. But I did want to talk to you a little bit more crisply. But I couldn't really do it. I was going to do voice messages this morning, but I was like, oh, I'm too tired. Probably sloth or formally. I could see that. If we're being serious, I don't think I'd really fit envy. Yeah, I think you'd be sloth too. Shout out to all the sloths in chat. Full Metal Alchemist, haven't heard that in a while. It's my favorite anime. Not the Brotherhood version, though. But I feel like Tasato and Stargazer are sloths breaking out of their shell. Pride, greed, lust, envy, gluttony, wrath, sloth. Okay. Wrath. I still can't think of anyone but JCAs for wrath. And maybe Alter. Alright, how long have I been biking for? 21 minutes, not bad. Saw and Stargazer are definitely improving. They really are. They really are. It takes some time to fix that improvement. Because I will say, kind of like how your experience, crispically, with the growing pains. I do find it very interesting, though, that you're deciding to take an antidepressant. I do find that very fascinating. And I guess I can't really articulate why right now without sounding like a contrarian. Because I don't know, like how long have you felt that you needed an antidepressant? You know what I mean? Because I know I took one. And obviously we're all independent. We all get that. You know, I don't even need to do the whole everybody's individual and different. Because you understand that. But it just didn't, it didn't help me at all. Sorry if you can hear me slurping water. Crispy Clee's inspirational. Agreed. Agreed. But I especially don't think he's bipolar. At least I'm going downhill. So this path is not too bad, all things considered. I don't think I've really gone any of the uphills though. So maybe it's just it gets harder as we keep going. But either way, I'm doing pretty good. I think. Hold on real quick. Actually, I think I'm becoming more of wrath now. Never thought I'd ever say that. I've been grumpier than I've ever been in my life. Maybe that's because you're waking up and you're seeing the world differently now. I think that's kind of what also Klee is going through. Like, you'll come to find out, when you take away all these measurements and things that you use to coddle yourself with, the world looks a lot different. It looks bleak at first, and it will for a bit. But then once you kind of really get your bearing in a non-coddling yourself world, you'll find it's a lot better than you think. I gotta get back to work. Toodaloo, Crispy Clee. But are you getting angry, Stargazer, at those around you who screwed you over? Look at these little trucks. They're so pretty. Man, they really did a good job on this course. All things considered. It's very well designed. Course is really nice. I know. Everything and everyone and myself. I see. Yeah, it sounds like you just experienced growing pains, really. Because again, you are 25. The problem was that your parents raised you in an environment where you didn't want to challenge yourself. You know, and now you're just now challenging yourself at age 25. And you're starting to see the reality of the world. It's a lot more complicated and tougher than you expected. I was like, is this why Chaos is always angry? Yeah, absolutely, actually. I will 100% say, you know, over time it gets really unbearable to sit here and like watch how lazy and trash the world is becoming. Just the people's addiction to cortisol and toxic environments. It's really hard to see. But the one thing you can do, is similar to me, is like gather resources so you can help the closest ones around you. My wrath is almost always just myself. I would say I disagree because like, yeah, I don't know, I guess it depends on your definition of wrath. Because like to me, you don't really push yourself enough to have that wrath. I could see Crispy Clee having wrath more so than you, just because he has been pushing himself so hard lately to make changes and go against his past beliefs that he's almost going through a metamorphosis of becoming a new person. So to me that sounds like wrath, but to you it just sounds like pity party. You know what I mean? I need water, hold on. Water tastes amazing when you're dying. Water tastes like the best food in the world right now. Jesus. 26 minutes of biking, good God. I will say I feel as though it's gotten a little easier to do this. And I wonder if that has anything to do with the fact I started doing Pilates, which strengthens smaller muscles. You know what I mean? Which is gonna give me better control over my bigger muscles. My younger sister compared me to Fluttershy from the My Little Pony episode where Fluttershy took Iron Will's assertive course, LOL. Yeah, you're very, very much a soft serve, Stargazer. You know? You're very much a soft serve. You're very soft. And I do pity men like you, because Crispy Clee is also kind of one of them as well. Because there usually comes a day where you're slapped with reality and it's too painful for you to bear. And so you either succumb to your sadness and depression the rest of your life and throw your entire life away, or you improve. Gives Tasato a donut. Why are you the guying, Tasato? Why are you the guying? Why am I dying? You know, I do always implore people to become stronger, especially mentally. We really gotta do a confidence boosting stream here soon. Because good God, does the average person not have any confidence whatsoever? And I will say, part of my confidence was created from me. But another part of my confidence, I'd say technically, the majority was from my father. Just from his ideology and how he decided to raise me. You know what I mean? I think a lot of you guys had very interesting parents, parental choices to say the least. Oh, good God. I do find that kind of sad, but not everyone is perfectly equipped with proper parents. Because depending on what your parents went through, kind of shapes also your behavior, of course. Self-improvement coach Kale, I'm trying my best. I'd like to see if I can find a way to become an outlet like this more. I do like motivating people. Why is there a cave all of a sudden? I just looked up. I was looking at my phone, I just looked up and we're in a forest. Like, alright. You know, I guess we're in a forest now, why not? I really want to save up for a trip to Japan, and I think after I get this next plushie I'm working on to fruition and completion, meaning I have pretty much the mass manufactured inventory in hand, I want to take a trip to Japan. Kayo's got isekai'd again, I know. How many times does this keep happening? Good God. I'm doing better than I thought I would, I'm not gonna lie. Because I was literally like seconds from canceling the stream. Like literally like 7 minutes before we went live. I don't know, but this path is so pretty. They've really outdone themselves. You're doing way better than I expected too. Yeah. I expected to kind of like rage quit by now. Now the real question is, do I put on copyrighted music though? You know what I mean? I bet I could go a lot longer if I did that. I think I might actually. I get a sip of water. No, says Stargazer. Why do you say no? Because I think all it does is like removes the audio from the stream after the fact, but it doesn't do anything when you're live. You know? Stargazer said, no, I don't want to listen to non-stop Kanye for the next 3 hours. But you get copyright strike, it doesn't really work like that. You just get like muted. It's not like a true strike against your channel. Like, what's it called? Like, if someone's stealing your content and re-uploading it, you know what I mean? It's a little different. It just like means that usually the video gets demonetized. And that is totally fine with me. Man, I really like this little white outline on my model. I think it looks so good. What are some of you guys' dreams that you're working for? Stargazer, what is one of your dreams you're working for? Alright, let me try. I will say I need to try the music stream at least once. Where is my iTunes? Alright, put you up here. Buy a car. That's a good one. I meant a little bit more kind of like long term. But that works too. Alright, give me a second. Let me see how the audio is. Is that even on? It's very quiet. There we go. How's that audio? I don't know if it's too loud or what. And I wonder if you can hear it echoing. I don't think you should be able to hear it echoing. Echoing. Bleh. It might even be too quiet. Let's see. Louder, please? Okay. Alright, let's try that. I think that should be a little bit better. End goal, release my story idea in any medium. Just want to get it out there. I see. Have you ever considered a visual novel similar to me? Because, like, you just pay, or you draw the art. And then you can sit there and reuse those sprites over and over and over and over and tell your story as long as it needs to be. You know what I mean? Long-term or short-term dream? Both, actually. Like, for me, my short-term is to get all my, new design stuff up and going. So the new the VTuber design I've been working on, merch for it, all that good stuff. And then long term, yeah, I need to finish my visual novel, or at least I need to start it for a fact. Long term is publish a visual novel. There we go. I wonder if my model feels kind of laggy. Oh well. I hope the music's okay. Another short term. I hope I can find a really good rigger for my next model. I think it'd be kind of nice to have like a really nice updated model. Are we able to support your visual novel? I don't have a particular fund for it all. Hold on. Let's go to this. Artist. This is a good song. It could be louder? Okay. Alright, how about that? I think that should be fine. I'll move it down a tiny bit more. It's so sensitive. There we go. But I guess just any support Stargazer, like, for my merch store. But don't worry if there's nothing you want to buy right now. I'll have better merch in the future. Long term is me having a crisis because I don't know what I'm doing after college. I know I want to teach abroad, but people usually only do that for a few years. What is it you want to teach, and are you just doing that for, like, kind of like as a visa to get to another country? Because I know that's a very common thing. You ever think about a year or two in the Peace Corps? It opens a lot of avenue for careers. I don't even know what the hell a Peace Corps is. The only problem is I like singing. But singing is not my strong suit, and certainly not out doing so out of breath. I'm doing way better than I thought. Look at me, 35 minutes in. Yeehaw. Headbang games. Look at that, Mount Fuji in the distance. That's my future. Another trip to Japan. They do like non-profit teaching in developing countries. Oh, I see. Is that a non-profit though? Would he be able to make music or movies? What the? Would he be able to make money? Oh God. My file director in my brain's a little scrambled today, sorry. I have mental illnesses which bars me from service. Never mind, looked it up, I haven't thought of that. That'd be cool. And is that mental... Okay. I'm gonna sound toxic. But is that mental illness documented? You know what I mean? Because if it's not documented on medical paperwork, you know, you don't have any illnesses to bar you from the service. And nowadays, man, I see more people more than ever get diagnosed with anxiety and depression in the military, and they just remain their job. Yeah, it's documented. I see. I get smarter one. We biking. Yeah, crowd this owner. I'm dying. I didn't want to do this. I only got like 5 hours of sleep last night. But alas. Chaos has military recruiter by DNA. You know, I really gotta see if I can get the recruiter bonuses, because, like, good God. I'm just saying, it's just so frequently and so common that the military is the best choice for people who have no resources. The thing in life, you guys, you need to understand, you have to go, you have to obtain resources. So if you can't obtain the resources, you have to go to sources that have the resources, you know? A rich person will have access to college, stuff like that. Their parents will have money to send them to college. That's resources. And if you don't have that, I love the song. You gotta go where the resources are. You really should. I know, that'd be so funny. Guys, I got kicked out of the Navy. Here's 5 reasons why you should join. God. It's so funny. When I found out David Goggins was a recruiter for the military for a while, I thought that was so funny, because that I did not know. I did not know that about him. But I'm like, you know what? That is so funny. Mount Fuji, hell yeah. Look at us, we're flying. I feel like my performance... Desato, I'm no longer height doping. I put my accurate height and everything. I was like, no, I have too many Zwifters in here sometimes. They're gonna catch me on it. They're gonna call me out on it someday. I'm back to 5'3". But... I'm doing a lot better. I feel like. Face when you find out. Height doping? It's such a silly thing. So in Zwift, I think in order to calculate how fast your bike goes in the game, it takes your weight and it takes your height. So the trick is to put your height as short as physically possible. So that way, it looks like you're just a very short person, like pushing a lot of power. So they call it height doping. And for the longest time, I was like, damn, my bike isn't going anywhere. I'm going so slow. And I did that, and I stopped biking. And then I've done Pilates, I changed it back, run on my height, I'm going faster. Were you taller or shorter? I was shorter. I think I had my height as like 3 foot. Where you wanna take me? Ugh, I gotta fix my pants. I do wonder Crispy Clee's opinion on Kanye West, since Kanye West is very religious. I wonder what Tim's opinion on that is too. Stargazer, any thoughts? Thoughts on Kanye, Stargazer? Hey, some water in a second. He has had a rough life. I can see that. That's a good way of putting it. I saw his movie, In Whose Name, and I thought it was really good. It was very inspirational to me. I will say, I think that's why I like Kanye so much, is because he's such an inspiration to me. I get some water, hold on. I am a god. Hell yeah. That movie was really cool. It really was. I didn't really like the ending, but I did. It really inspired me. And you know, seeing like Kanye's progression over the years and seeing like how much he's stayed he's changed his style, but stayed true to himself, if that makes any sense, with his artistic ability. I think that's very inspirational. Because a lot of things that he did artistically went against the grain, and literally he was like not right at the moment, but he was like right in the future. Kanye needs some friends to encourage him not to do decisions like his titanium teeth. I think it's a grill, so it's only temporary. But I always thought the grills and stuff like that, I thought it's mad ugly. It just looks silly. You know what I mean? Woo! And I do like how he talks so much, and so much of his art is created with the idea of loving yourself first before anyone else. You know what I mean? And I will say, even though he's not really so much in the public eye with his music and creation as much anymore, as like as popular as he used to be, he still is like, I think, the #2 most streamed rapper, next to I think Drake being #1. Which, interestingly, I was never a big fan of Drake. I think when he was streaming on, I think, Kick for a while, I thought he was pretty funny. Because he's just kind of like he's a very zesty guy, you know? He's a very fruity, zesty guy. And I thought that was funny. Especially with how, like, gangster his music is, quote unquote. But he's still super popular. Hello, typo_51, how are you doing? I'm biking, and I'm doing my best. I'm not doing too bad. I stopped listening to Drake after his first few years after Young Money split up. I don't even know what Young Money is. Is that a music production group? Or something? I liked Best I Ever Had. Oh, and what's that one song? Find Your Love. Because you know why I like Find Your Love by Drake? Because it was produced by Kanye. It was produced by Kanye. And honestly, it sounds so much like his Heartbreak era. It's really cool. Find Your Love was good. I think that was kind of like his breakout song, really. Did you see that this week, the first week since February 2nd, that no rap song was on the Billboard Top 40? To me, like, the music industry in general is changing. But that is very fascinating. It's a very pretty song. Alicia Keys, once again singing about New York City. Iconic immediately. Let's see, 44 minutes of biking. Look at me, you guys. Look at that. New York. Exactly. Where's Dark Virus? Stargazer, it was real funny in person every time because we were doing a lot of tourist attractions in Vegas. And every single time, we'd meet somebody new at the tourist attraction. Dark Virus was like, oh yeah, we're from New York, and then he's from Michigan. Pointing to Zato, and I'm like, why would you do that? It's such an innocent lie, but it's really funny. I will say Dark Virus is as funny as he is online in person, if not funnier. My number one enemy in Tetris, though. He kept excluding me. Exactly, that was so funny. He would just say it so quick, too, and so I'd just look at the person like I'm just brain damaged. Like, one time, he was kind of pissy. He was kind of pissy at Tasato, because Tasato looks like he can handle himself in social situations online, but in person, he's very socially incompetent, so he's much to deal with. And so Dark Virus was kind of irritated at him, and we walked outside in this venue area, and he's like, woo, yeah, it's his birthday today, woo! And he got like people, like strangers, to be like, yeah, happy birthday, Tasato! Essentially. It was so funny. I was like, wow. Now that's true power, actually. Being able to command people to do something like that from nothing. You guys are undermining the power that comes with unlocking charisma. Kind of pissy. You know what I mean? I'm trying to water it down. You know what I mean? You know? I'm trying to see it in a little bit of better light. I can understand what you said. That's fair. He basically started cheering when we walked into a new area and said, woo, it's Tasato's birthday, woo, woo. And he got other people to join in. And it was not obviously Tasato's birthday. Your audio got wonky when you raised your voice. Hello, Dark Virus, we were just talking about you. How are you doing? We were talking about your powerful charisma, actually. About how you're like, woo, Tasato, it's your birthday. Remember when we were walking into the Flamingo area? Oh yeah, exactly. I was like, you know, these people, these young guys, these youngsters, I gotta get some water, don't understand the power of charisma. Does Sato remember he was wasted? Honestly, I don't even know if he remembered. Oh, guys, I don't remember if I told you this. During KO's-a-Con, Sato cried. He cried. I hope you're having a great day. Hello, Wad. I'm having a decent day. I didn't get much sleep last night, but I'm trying my best. Tasato was absolutely shit-faced. Oh, are you saying, like, he was wasted or he was crying? But either way. Tears of hate and seething, you know what I mean? I see you're here after I called you out in Discord. Did you call Dark Virus out in Discord? What does that mean? I didn't remember. I didn't black out until shortly after that. I see. Why are the stories of KO's-a-Con teasing Tasato from jokes to a literal punch? I punched him twice. Get it right. First of all, it wasn't a punch. It was twice I punched him. He was being active in Discord instead of watching your stream. Oh! So he was being one of those booth barnacles. It kept saying me and KO's were from New York. Yeah, I was talking about that. And I just like look at the person like I don't know what to say. I just got back from the movies. What movie did you see? That's worse, Stargazer. The Blackout Nights, those are either very fun or very bad, hoping it was fun. Oh, Deb Patabo, not that. Long time no see. How are you doing? We saw Frankenstein. Oh, I see. I didn't even know that was a movie. This song, when I'm moody, oh, I love it. Burn Everything by Ye on his Dawn to 2 album. How was it? I'm not really a movie connoisseur. It was not fun. It was totally fun. Dev Patabo, he was trying to like heckle strangers walking down the street. The song. Oh, okay. Yeah, this song's great. Always happy to pop on or in. Hell yeah. You and your potato profile picture. Was I really? We talked about this. You were like openly mocking people as we were walking. Like people would be like a girl, like women would walk by and be like, "Oh, that's so funny," and you'd be like, "Oh, that's so funny," like an idiot. And I had to almost smack you one time. I had to use my stern voice with you. Like, if you don't fucking stop, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. Movies, no, it was 2.5 hours. For what? You know what I mean? It's like Oppenheimer. Like, why the hell was that long? Alright, maybe, You were Tasato is crazy. Chaos almost effed you up. I know, I'll beat the shit out of him. Let's find a different song. It would have gone to Chaos Con, would have been from a 10-meter distance. Are you that shy? Where is... Hold on. God, it's so hard to search here. Reduce the gear. Hold on, I'm trying to search my music. Hallelujah. H-I-J-K. Cause like, you know how it goes under like 60 billion fucking names? Ooh, Ty Dollar Sign. Ooh, this is a good song. Oh, that's a great song, actually. She was like, this is why. You know what I mean? No, Stargazer, we had one of those big drinks with us. Yeah, Stargazer. The thing is like, me and Dark Virus, we're very charismatic, and we can carry your social inability. You know, we both handled Tasato's social inability just fine. I don't drink, so I'd be the only one sober. I see. That sounds boring and no fun. I will say, me personally, I'm at the age where it is awkward to be around people who don't drink, and I'm trying to drink. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. It's like, I'm not gonna pressure someone to drink, but it's just awkward. You know what I mean? They're not on the same page. Like, you're in a different universe, just zooted. You know what I mean? Me and Chaos carried all the plans. We really did. Is it a life choice, Stargazer? Yeah, I forget if I asked or not whether or not you drink. Because I don't remember if you mentioned, like, the reason. I don't remember. The life choice, I see. Have you ever tried alcohol before? I still want to do an intoxicated stream sometime. God, I'm getting a little tiny bit tired. 51 minutes. Nope, I never will. I do wonder, though, just out of curiosity, not for pressure, but why? Like, what is your reasoning for it? You know what I mean? I'm gonna get some drink, hold on. Energy drink. If it's one of those I don't need to drink and have fun, I used to be like that. Honestly? Okay, I'm gonna... I'm gonna sound like a hater, but like most times when people say that, they're not fun. They're not fun sober. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I sound like a grand hater though. Alcoholics Anonymous, guys, next stream. You know what I mean? But I did notice that every time someone has said that, and I've drunk with them, and like they didn't drink, they were like the weirdest person about it. You know, they treat... I think a lot of times the people who say that have never drunk themselves. Like, drank themselves. So they assume you're like some foreign entity when you're drunk and intoxicated. So they tend to change their tone and the way that they interact with you. I think that would be the reason if I were to come up with a conclusion. Yeah, just not a fan. Every member I have is despised every ounce of my being. I've ever despised every ounce of my being loves drinking. I'm sure they also probably love fat foods, sweets, having sex too. You know what I mean? I know what you mean by that. But also, you can't really That doesn't hold a whole lot of water. I have 2 baby, most of my friends who drink. Those people are kind of fun. Like, for example, Tasato is one of those people. Kind of fun. But, I mean, people who, like, you'll just be buzzed, and they're treating you like you're shit-faced. You know what I mean? They're like, whoa! And you're just, like, slightly buzzed, and you're in a better mood, and they're like, whoa, calm down there, you almost fell over. And it's like, I'm not going to, but I could drive. The gear on this 10 incline, wild. You gotta push. Alright, I hope they did something. If you drink in a good group, it's fun. It really is. It's just like anything else. You have to have good people around you. You have to have a good environment for it. And you have to be in the right headspace. You know? Because, like, for example, even though I was within a bunch of strangers at KOZCon, I felt very safe in the environment so I could drink. You know what I mean? But I would not, depending on my mood, I would not just randomly go to the strip and drink with just anybody. You know what I mean? It's not your fault. KO's was like, drink this whole ass bottle. You, yes. Me, dad mode. No, you idiot. That was so funny. Dark Virus is through and through a father. It is so funny. You are such a father, Dark Virus. Like, without a doubt, a father. I get more water. Do I want more water? I do need more water. She says jump by jump consequences are for future me to handle. Correct. Tasato, have you obtained the Switch 2 yet? I love this song. Everybody hated Vultures 2, but I thought it wasn't that bad. You have? You got it? Did you find a Pokemon bottle you were looking for? Bundle? Tasato, do you accept my next $50 stream? You can send it to your manager. That's so funny. The only thing is, does that sound like a fun stream? You're surprisingly like me when I'm like, let's get Tasato to do this. It's like malicious. But you, on the other hand, you're like, here, listen to this classical music and tell me your educated opinion on it while enjoying a succulent cup of tea. I think that's so funny. Wait, does KO to get the money? I send it to Sato through his money means. So it's just like a proxy, you know, to safeguard his personal information. Since I already know it, because I see all you guys' orders in my store. Yeah, I'll do it, LMAO. Sato said I just bought a Switch 2, and that's 14% of my net worth and my savings. I'll do anything for money right now. I'm trying to make him into a competent streamer. Okay, so do we think Dark Virus, do we think though, would something like that be a little bit better as a like a recorded video versus a live stream? If we're talking about competency here. Oh, and 20 like hype in chat while I lagged a lot, says Raina. Raina, how are you doing? How are you doing? Wait, you know all of our addresses? I mean, technically. As long as it's... I mean, if you purchase through your online, or my online store, you've handed me your information. Obviously, I'm not gonna do anything bad with it. Of course. But I do technically have access to that information, because, like, that's my online store that you're, you know, ordering from. It gives Raina a donut. How are you doing, Raina? What are we at? 58 minutes. Hell yeah, look at that. We'd all be listening to and giving our opinions. It's engaging. And we wouldn't be too long and then more Silk Song. I see. I'm not a big fan of the song. This is a good song. She sells it to data brokers for extra profit. Yeah, here's the poorest people I know. Here's their addresses, data brokers. I'm sure this will be of value to you. You know what I mean? Do my best as usual. Tomorrow will be spooky. Raina, do you have any plans? You and your ordinary African-American father, do you guys have any plans for Halloween? Guys, I have zero plans. I said I was gonna stream. I can't even fucking think of anything to stream. So I guess maybe like just chatting or something. You know, cause that's... I could do that Iron Lung stuff, but I got so discouraged playing that other game. I was like, this is so dumb. Oh my god, I just got a KO's a package. What the? Oh, did that finally arrive? The little guy. Like I said, I have you guys an address. That's so funny, because actually, it should have arrived by now. I'm back. The computer was being difficult, so I'm watching my phone. I see, Typo. How are you doing today, Typo? I played 5 Nights at Freddy 9. It's like, to me, I do find a very... How do I approach this? It's like... Am I enjoying that? You know what I mean? Playing games... I know you guys enjoy seeing the gameplay, and perhaps my reaction to the gameplay. But it's like, I'd rather talk to you guys and play video games like that. I think literally the only game I like is Tetris. It's so cute. It's just a little guy. It's just a little guy. I got some for Tasato as well. And it was really cute because remember his favorite color is purple? And the T, pin for love, was purple. So Tasato has a pin for love too. He's a little guy. What is that you have? Is it Q? I forget the specific letters. I think it is a Q, Dark Bars. Continues to sing Carnival in chat. You like Carnival, Raina? Are you a Kanye stan? I didn't even know. Head so good, she honor rolls, she ride that like a carnival. Hell yeah, Raina. Hell yeah, we'll put that on just for Raina. There we go. I think it sounds kind of low. Rip. Q. Okay, so it was a Q. Not bad. I've been watching Twin Peaks on a friend's recommendation. Twin Peaks, what's that? Clip that, chat. Raina, you're so funny. I will say, when Kanye comes in with Hell of a Life, ooh, that part's fantastic. That's good to hear, Typo. I didn't know Raina goes hard like that. Hold on, where's my mouse? Why do I always... There it is. Okay. Okay, there we go. I need to share my Switch friend codes on the Discord. I keep forgetting to do that because I need Stargazers. I have Dark Virus. I see when the enemy is always playing. Dark Virus, you don't know how much I'm mauled when I see it's like one friend's online and it's like playing Tetris 99. And like usually if I'm playing a different game, I'm like, alright, I gotta hop on. Can't let him get ahead of me. Chaos, you should go to the art channel and critique artwork. That's true. I could do Redline, which is like correcting. I could give you a lot of critique on your artwork, Stargazer. I just don't know kind of like what level you want the critique. Wait, you have mine? No, I said I need yours. I don't have yours. Well, I says I needed yours. I need Tasato's, I need yours, I need Caleb's. Who else do I need? Crispy Cleese? I was confused. Yeah, can you imagine? Yeah, I have your address, your full name, your credit card information, and your Switch friend's ID. I'm a very confident and crafty fox. I was like, oh shoot, she really has all our info, you know? Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised when I do. Did the impossible. Old TV show, I haven't seen enough of it yet to give a better explanation beyond it's a mystery show. Twin Peaks. I see. Alright. Oh! Great song. Maybe? Ooh. I think my favorite Kanye song, actually. But I like his live version of the song better. Blood on the Leaves. It's such a good song. 1 gifted membership. Thank you, Dark Virus. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Let's see who got it. Reina. Oh, how does it even say yet? Shout out to Pablo Wong 420. Thank you. Thank you, Dark Virus. The song is so good. It's so good. And the live performance, it is a work of art. It is so beautiful. Like, literally just everything about that video is so beautiful, I mean. Shout out to him. Shout out to Pablo Wong 420. I appreciate it, Dark Virus. I'll die for my brothers. I'll ride for my brothers. Schmitty, 5. Thank you. Thank you, Dark Virus. Shout out to Brock. Yay, Brock. Brock, that was a great one. Whole Lynn's in. R2 Reedy, Schmitty. Let's go, Reina. Brock. Yeah, that's Brock. Brock Darn. Yeah. That's Brock. I love how... Look, these names that just popped up are the set names. They're not the at names. You know what I mean? That's weird. Yeah, Brock Darn. That's our Brock. In the trenches. Mildly schizophrenic. In chronic pain 24/7. Fighting with the BA. That's our Brock. 1 in 196 chance. Why? It should just do it for people who are active in the chat, you know what I mean? But I will say, when I get all my new branding stuff up and running, like all my new model, all the new merch, I do want to obviously work on my original novel, but I do want to do more like members actual stuff. Like I do want to do emotes, and I do want to do like at a minimum, like maybe like wallpapers or something, you know what I mean? Like as member benefits. Because the memberships actually really do help me a lot. So I do appreciate it, Dark Virus. Twin. This is such a good song. How much is a membership? I think I set it to pretty low, all things considered. But I think they may have changed it. I thought I had it to like $1.9, like the cheapest it could be essentially. But yeah, now it says $4.99. I don't know. It's really weird. We're trying to get you to the highest heights, Goddess. Thank you. Thank you, Dark Virus. I appreciate it. That means I've got to put in the work to grow too. I'm trying. Just my baby bro doing the dinner table because I'm too lazy. Whack, Reina. We all have those days, Reina. I didn't even want to bike today. We all have those days. I think they standardized basic tier to $5. I think they did because like I definitely had it way less than that. With no cash in your purse. It is really strange that they did that, but I guess, I don't know. Maybe it does something. So let's assume Kayla has 10 Doyle's fans. That could be 5 times 50 per year. That's $600 is what she can pay off. With that, she can pay off the scary IRS. Oh, buddy. Buddy, you don't want to see the money I pay to the IRS. You know? You know what I mean? That one Sonico clip got like 20 new people. Yeah! That was so funny. That one on TikTok, did you see how many views it got? Let me see, what's that? It was something ridiculous. Let me not be lazy and keep pedaling. That clip got 47,000 views. 46,000 on TikTok. And good God, I have so many people. It was actually really funny. On Twitter, they were searching for it. And they just would like it. And so it was so funny because like out of nowhere, I just keep seeing like this tweet, like the Valentine's Day tweet get likes. It was really actually funny. I'm like, I know what you're doing here. Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours. Hell yeah, Reina. Exactly. We gotta work. What the? I know, right? It's really funny how the silliest fucking shit sometimes pops off. You know what I mean? It's really hard. Because, like, sometimes I'm like, this is gonna do really good. Flops. And other times like that, to me, I was like, that wasn't very high quality of content. You know what I mean? It's just something. But all the gooners are like, eye emoji. Don't underestimate the power of the gooners, all things considered. Wait, but that was a long time ago. It should be impossible to find. No, so Stargazer, you can actually just go to people's profile and type in, so it's very, like, obvious they're going to my Twitter, and then just hitting the search tab and typing in Baltimore, because that's the name of the cosplay, and that tweet contains the word Baltimore cosplayer, or cosplay, so that's how they're finding me. Holy shit, it's doubled in likes since then. What the hell? That's so funny, actually. What is it at for likes? I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was around like 2,100 views. Before I made the TikTok for it. Gooners, where your dog are? Where's your god dog? This auto sick, exactly. It's really funny because again, like, I'm not really a Goonie person, and it was really funny that like literally a drop in the well is like all it took for get these like freaks to follow me essentially. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of followers on Twitter because of it. It's really funny. Because you'll see the notification. The songs will only be played after 8 p.m. Hold on. Ooh, great song. But 200 bookmarks, wild. Okay, what was wild is the bookmarks on the TikTok. 7,000 views. Guys, am I a whore? Guys. Am I a whore? Be truthful. Yeah, 200 bookmarks is wild. What the? I use Twitter mobile. I hate it. Just have to support Chaos and Stella. So when I scroll down a lot, it's that makes a lot of sense actually, Stargazer, because out of nowhere, I'll just see like Stargazer like 7 of your tweets. And I'm like, is he just going through? Is he just going through my past posts? What's going on here? But that makes more sense actually. You're supposed to be my whore. It's so funny though, it's like literally a drop in the well. Like I cosplay, and I probably will continue this. I'll cosplay once a year. That's it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just something to keep me being like, oh, I have to be in shape for my next year's cosplay. But that's it. And people are like foaming at the mouth for that. You aren't recording, this is auto. No, okay, I'm not a whore. Okay, thank you guys. I gotta get some water. Whew. Feeling curious to see Stargazer like other posts, you know what I mean? It's really funny because it's just like Stargazer like 7 of your tweets. I'm like, alright. He's got some free time at the moment. My tailbone's getting a little bit tired. Oh, look at that. 1 hour and 11 at least. How many miles? 15 miles? Almost 16 miles of biking? Not bad. Considering I didn't want to do this at first, I'll take it. Speaking of BRB, Stargazer, see you later. But I think I had a train of thought that I got cut off. What was I saying? Oh, but it's been really funny. That's what I was saying. The timeline. So it's funny because like I'll see on my Twitter notifications, it's like, blah 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 liked your tweet, blah 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 followed. I think that's really funny. These nerds for the tweet, they like it and they're like following. Doing chat's dishes. Thanks, Reina. Someone's gotta be on dish duty every now and then. I always hate doing the dishes. You know, even loading the dishwasher rack, I hated that too. I think the worst chore I hated as a kid, though, was doing the cat box. My tail is getting a little... My tailbone is getting a little sore, though. Zato, you gotta put a picture of your Switch 2 in the humble brag. I wanna see it. Thank you, Raina. I know, Raina's so kind. What will my next year's cosplay be? Let me think. This is a nice song. Let me think. I hate to break it to you, Dark Virus, I do not have the chesticles for Supersonico. I don't think that's gonna work. I always kind of wanted to do Jack the Ripper from Fate Apocrypha. I thought that'd make a cool, cute cosplay. But, okay, I know what I can do. I just have to get out in the sun for like 3 days straight, and I'll be as dark as Canary, and I can do Canary, the new Pokemon trainer. Actually, I might be dark enough to do it now, actually. Swimsuit Suisse. That is a choice. I do like her swimsuit outfit. Canary would be cute. Yeah, I just need a little... I don't know. I try to... My favorite thing about cosplay is trying to be skin tone accurate. Because it's like, you know, it's like a kind of like a rare thing. So I might have to spend a little bit more time in the sun. But shout out to being Caribbean. Because 10 minutes in the sun and I'm like 3 shades darker. It won't take long, guys. Suisse doesn't even cosplay swimsuit Suisse, you know what I mean? My least favorite chore was lawn mowing. I grew up in the street corner bus house, so much lawn filled with bricks. Oh, that sounds horrible. Yeah, that sounds terrible. I don't know, I'd have to do a skin assessment. Be like, guys, am I dark enough to accurately cosplay Canary right now? Doing good, I hope. Hi, Jace Ace. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. How was your painting? Whoa, cosplay is for fun. I'm confused. 10 minutes in the sun turned me into a lobster. I turned so brown because I'm mixed. And again, my dad's from the Caribbean. It's like, there's like there's a couple skin types where it comes to like melanated skin, where it's like the one where you have enough melanin where you don't burn at all. And so you can literally like wear no sunscreen and your skin is protected. But there's like I think it's called type 3, where you're tan, you're melanated, but as soon as you go into the sun, you burn. You know what I mean? And so it's funny because like my dad, his is a little stronger to where he doesn't burn as often as me, but I like burn immediately, but I barely turn red. I just turn brown. I turn into a hash brown. Not painting today, my paint is this weekend. Okay. I look forward. I think you should post your paintings if you haven't yet already, Jace. Good morning, Elmail. Hello, that one leap. How are you doing? Hi, everyone. Hello, Hylock. I'm trying my best. I got 5 hours of sleep of biking. You know, I'm trying to bike. Hash browns sound awesome right now. Yeah, I turn into a solid, like, the golden brown texture of a hash brown is like me in the sun for like a day and a half. Kind of fun. I will say, it is kind of fun being able to change your skin tone so easily. You know what? I'm feeling a little toasty today. Doing pretty good stuff, very well. That's good. That sounds so cute, adorable. Not the hash brown KOs. Oh, I need to have a hash brown KOs a toggle on my new model. Just pop up, be like, guys, I got a little too much sun this weekend. I remember one time, I think I mentioned it to you guys actually. I was jump roping one time, and I was like, damn, it was a little hot outside. And the next morning I had like tan marks from my bra strap when I was jump roping. I tan so easily and so quickly. Good to hear that you had a good sleep though, that one leaf. This is so cool. I don't think I've done this route before. It's brand new. I think it's the new one that they said that was coming out like on October 7th. It's been really pretty so far. Funny enough, this isn't even the prettiest it's been. Just found the magnifying glass in mobile. Hell yeah. BRB kiddos. I've been trying to get more sleep too. Sleep is so important. I've not watched your video yet, Dark Virus, I forgot. Sleep is so important for body recovery, and easily the reason why I struggle with so much my diet and my fitness. This is such a good song. Yikes. This song and what is the other song from this album? I Thought About Killing You really took me from like a casual Kanye fan to like a super Kanye fan. Because I think this is like kind of like the first time he's really been open about his bipolar disorder. And so he like literally, the title, or excuse me, the album art says, I hate having bipolar, it's so much fun, or something like that. I have done this one. I see. No sugar day too. Me when I'm at like 50 grams of sugar today. Okay, so that was, okay, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. The problem, Dark Virus, the problem is I have these dried sweet potato packets in my fridge and I've been eating one a day for breakfast, but they're 25 grams of sugar. But they are so tasty. I ate 2 packets yesterday, so it was so funny. You're like, no sugar today, and I'm like, I just consumed 50 grams of sugar. But once they're gone for good, you guys, no more sugar. If you see a company to help with sleep, just sharing a kotomine. I'm a very hot sleeper though. The problem is I have this issue where I sweat the bed, and so I'll wake up in puddles of sweat. So I don't know if that would work for me. It was so funny. I was like, do I say this? But then I was like, I'm gonna sound like an enabler and be like, yeah, I just had 50 grams. You should be eating sugar for longer, right? That is true. I'm very well carbed up today though, and I did have my sweet potatoes. They are so good. They're dried sweet potatoes, and they're so delicious. Calm down. A cuddle buddy, I just get too sweaty for that. Like if you wake up and your chest's just like drenched in sweat, I have to have a fan on me all night. Yeah. I've been recently, I think it's like, I was checking with ChatGPT because like, because of this whole like, whatever, bipolar shit I go through, I have to really like physically exhaust my battery, or excuse me, my body. Sometimes I mix up words in the stupidest ways possible. I really have to maximize and like tire out my body. Otherwise I just won't sleep. And so I started Pilates because I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling super confident in my body right now. I need to switch things up. So I bought a Pilates membership. I started doing Pilates twice a day, and I think it just hurt me so badly that I've just been like in constant cortisol and sweating. Sweet potatoes, will they have fibers? Oh, sweet potatoes are so good. Should I have vinegar with water? Okay, that is my one thing, Dark Virus. Like, the smell of white distilled vinegar is the most disgusting thing ever. But if I plug my nose, I can have the apple cider vinegar. But other than that, I hate the smell of white vinegar. Like, you know how some people clean with it? You know, but I do like pickles. Blame Game, great song. It'll get us into our feels right now, though. By the way, I wasn't trying to be flirtatious when I said that. Sorry if it came that way. It's fine. He's just being, Tasato is my, I put him to work as my little guard dog because, like, you know, we have little gooners that come in here. And I'm not really that type of person. So we've employed him as my, my gooner gatekeeper. So that's how he's trained to respond. But don't worry, I understand. Oh, this is a little loud. Hold on. I'm glad Raina likes Kanye. Makes more sense. It's disgusting, but yet. The real robot girlfriends are the chaoses we've met along the way. Hell yeah. Fair enough, I'd be the same way. Yeah. So it's kind of funny. So I play along with Tasato as being my #1 simp. That way he gatekeeps everyone else. Chaos is the gagging cat noise when someone cleans with. Yeah. It's so nasty. But I like mayonnaise. What is the one food that you guys don't like? Do you drink apple cider vinegar? I was taking the Goli gummies for apple cider vinegar. because they were tasty, but I swear to God it didn't do anything. Maybe I'll try that, maybe I'll try, like, the shots of apple cider vinegar and just see if it does anything. Like, why the hell not, I guess. Adding Gooner gatekeeper to my vocab. The whole Chaosicon was Kanye while Chaoso was chauffeuring us around. You know what I mean? Play along? Oh, brother. Whatever keeps you employed. Well, your Twitter account says you were in the Navy. As a fellow veteran in the Army, I couldn't disrespect you. Well, I could. I could easily disrespect everyone else in the military. And in fact, I do it at least once a stream. I've returned. Welcome back, that one leaf. Licorice? I like licorice. I like how salty it is. I can't eat oysters, love them. I feel bad. Oh, I can only eat canned oysters. I don't think I've ever eaten them raw. That, I think it's botulism you possibly can get from them. I just can't. You know what I mean? I have a big list of foods I dislike, Chad. That kind of checks out, Raina. It's very common, I'd say. But what is your number one? No shots, F's through teeth, that's right, actually. That is right. My dentist did actually tell me that specifically. I kept telling him my teeth were really, really sensitive. And he was like, I don't know what the hell's going on. And he's like, do you ever drink vinegar or have pickle juice? And I'm like, oh yeah. And I had like literally 8 jars of pickles in my fridge. And he was like, what the fuck? And he told me I couldn't have that anymore. I miss those days, dude. You know what I mean? Listen here. We have the Chair Force. We have the Gavy. What's a good one for Army? And then we have the Brain Dead Marines. I love red licorice, me too. I finished my walk. Nice, Coda. Congratulations. It's good to hear. Walk's always nice. It feels like it refreshes the body. Tomatoes? I thought it was really cute. But surprisingly, my father can eat pretty much anything because he grew up very impoverished. So he'll eat all sorts of canned fish and all the above and all this nonsense. Like Trini food, stuff like that. But he does not like pickles. And I'm like, that's such a childish thing. So it's funny because like we went to Burger King one time and he was like just slightly miffed because they left the pickles on his burger. And I'm like, that is so funny. My experience working on naval base one time, learned that every single branch can does talk shit on each other. Exactly. It's what you gotta do. You know, it keeps us all together, united as one. Classic. I was airborne as well, so you call me Chairborne. Chairborne. The most insulting thing you call the army is the army. The army. That's all you need to say, actually. I never tried oysters, but man, when I go to restaurants and my older brothers slurp them, ew. Nah. The chance of botulism is too high for me. Sato's right, they do it to themselves. True. You know what I mean? What are your thoughts on pickled mini corn? I like those. I would not be surprised. I think I have a can of them in my pantry. Other than that, I haven't really said no to any foods beside oysters. Oh, I see. I hope the music's not too loud. I feel like it's kind of loud. What do you guys think? I look pickled mini corn. Pickled mini corn. Nice insult. I have to tip my hat to that. You know what I mean? Oh, and then the weekend warriors, the National Guard. They show up to stand. I can go for sushi right now. I'm not really hungry. So I'll have to decline. And you hop on Zwift, I've been putting off my workouts. Like, you and me too, Highlock. Like I said, I was like, okay, I got 5 hours of sleep, let me not do it. I was literally like typing up my sorry guys, stream canceled. But I'm doing it. Our brother dead. Our brother dead. National Guard is the nasty girls. The nasty girls. I haven't heard that one before. Yeah. You do anything on Halloween? I'm supposed to be streaming. I might just have to do it just chatting. I can't, cause like Maybe the iron lung, but it's just like, I tried it, guys. I tried it, you know? I was like, maybe I'm being too harsh on games. And maybe I still am. I just can't get into them. You know what I mean? I just feel like, okay, you know? Thoughts on snails? I don't think I've ever consumed a snail. I don't know. I'd probably eat them though. Handy tier list. You really like the tier list? Is that like something that's interesting, watching tier lists? I guess I could do that. I do a hand cam, buy the candy as an excuse to eat the candy, and be like, tier list guys, tee. Gives KOs a crushed ice in a cup. I'll have to say no thank you. I'm no longer anemic. That is a telltale sign of you being anemic, is if you crave crushed ice. Is that a biking game where you actually have to pedal and move? Yes! I'm pedaling in real life. If you look up above my head, you can see my heart rate. I'm at 142. I'm on a stationary bike right now, and it Bluetooth connects to my computer. So, as I go uphill in the game, I actually have to pedal harder, or the resistance gets harder. But yeah, people love tier lists. All right, I gotta have some water. Hold on. All right, do you guys just go to like tiermaker.com or something? Tier list sounds fun, so we can judge you. Okay, I like that. I like being judged, guys. Can you cast more judgment on me, please? I need some feedback. I think at the end of the year, I'll do an anonymous feedback for my stream and be like, all right, what would you guys like to see more of, less of? Where are areas I can improve? And how much do you hate me? It might help to lose weight again. Yeah, cardio is a great way to lose weight. It is a lot of fun though. You need to get better at Tetris, boy. I will stop this right now. I will literally bike and play you in Tetris at the exact same time. Try me. You're lucky, actually, I don't have 2 HDMI ports in my Mac Mini. Or not Mac Mini, Mac Studio. I was like, what? Actually, do I? I don't know. Would you like to see more streams? Talk out here. My foot slipped. Oh, that was so funny. That kind of like hit my tailbone at the same time. It's supposed to be anonymous. I mean, it doesn't have to be. You know what I mean? Just like if people feel more comfortable talking anonymously, you know what I mean? Alright, what else do we got here? Great song. Now I feel like this song's too quiet. '24th century schizoid man. No, Miss KO's a chat loves you, right, chat? Right now, I think people might be hate watching me. I think I have some. No, it's not the haters. We gotta remember this. It's the peasants. I think we have some peasant watchers in chat every now and then. We gotta change our language. Hold on. May I ask the name of the game? This is a game. It's called Zwift. Z-W-I-F-T. I think it's in the title. That's the mechanism. So you have to get a specific, like, stationary compatible bike. And you literally have like gears and stuff like that, and you can bike. I love her more than anything right now. The bung, this song isn't too good. And he's like, never mind, I thought you meant Runaway. Or, what was it, Runaway? Was it Runaway that he said, like, yeah. And he was like, no, sorry. I thought you were talking about Runaway. And I was like, what? What? It was so funny. Hold on. There we go. Thank you so much. I'm definitely gonna get it. Yeah? It's a lot of fun, and then you could stream it if you're a VTuber, you know? We need more Zwift VTubers. It's tough on these streets. I love how I'm like barely moving though. You're peeking that mic. That's how shocked I was. That was how shocked I was that the bunk said that about Runaway. Runaway, in order for you to like it, it has to touch your soul. If it doesn't touch your soul, that means you're pure. So the bong was a pure person. Anyway, Avatar rigged again. Lost old dad. Oh, that definitely sucks. How the hell did that happen? That definitely sucks though. Yeah, I'm working on a new model. I'm gonna pay someone to rig it. I don't have the time nor patience to learn properly. It's tough out here. My tailbone's kind of hurting. How to redo my PC? Oh, that might be me, actually. I had a PC crash. Oh, by the way, guys, Asus is just saying do an RMA and they're gonna fix the motherboard. I've kind of given up on them. Do I just buy a new motherboard? The only problem is my CPU is only compatible with this motherboard and one other motherboard. Do I just buy a new motherboard and CPU? I'm getting desperate, you guys. I think I might still send in repairs and maybe try to get some of my money back or something. But it's getting to be a point where it's like my computer has been down since what, February? Which Threadripper do you have? I think it's the 4965 or 4955. I have to see. Put it on credit? Yeah, I think I might have to, you know what I mean? Down since May. Make your life so exciting. Alright, let me see real quick. Alright. Orders. Threadripper. I have a 5965. That's what I have. That's mass. She was like February. You know what I mean? Feels like February. All the months just blurred together. Well, good night, everyone. It was nice catching your stream. See you later, Shinra Kotomine. Good luck on your future Zwifting adventures if you ever do. I'm almost done with this path, at least. No sleep. I'm almost done. Join the Discord, says Dark Virus. You're so funny. I will say, how did you feel when you ended your fast, Dark Virus? To me, whenever I end my fast, it's actually not as bad as I think it's gonna be. I'm almost done. I'm so sweaty. St. Paul's great song. It's also a great song. No one laying around. We got this. Not as bad as I thought overall. It's not as crazy as it seems on paper. Yeah. You just have to get into the habit and consistency of it. Once you do that, you're good to go. You're golden. Alright. Come on. I gotta get to that last closing spot. I'm getting kind of tired though. Pull up, pull up. Wait a minute. What the hell was I looking at? I was looking at the line up ahead. Oh god, Crayon Eater in front of you somewhere. Crayon Eater, Caleb's around you? Ooh. I'm getting tired. Ugh. I didn't know Caleb was around. 1.5 hours with the max if you're gonna start eating while riding. Yeah. Caleb, you know what I mean? I feel it fade. I love how Kana was like, Zwift stream, Zwift stream, Zwift stream. He died. He died before I could get the Zwift streaming going. He's gonna take you down in Tetris. He's so funny. And it's like, if he... I mean, it's certainly possible. But he's like, so confident. I'm just gonna beat you guys. Like, first of all, he doesn't know how I play. You know, he doesn't know how I operate. We need to get him. He needs to also get the, Puyo Puyo Tetris too. That way we can go head to head. I can't wait to do that. When are we doing our next Tetris stream? Maybe let's do that tomorrow. I gotta go against Tasato, Caleb, Stargazer. Sad for Conoro though. He's probably asleep. I do appreciate you appreciate it. I'm dying here. That 99.9 line. Okay, it was so funny because like the first time I did it, I'm like, this is just an endurance. And I was like, is it fucking speeding up? I was so pissed. What did I miss, Stargazer? Perhaps me. I was saying specifically head to head. But yes, I think you should definitely join us in our Tetris adventures. But welcome back, Stargazer. Alright. Alright, I think that's it for the biking. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty tired. I'm pretty tired. Sweet of you. I'll stand up and do this just chatting for a second. God, fuck this game. How do I get out of here? Menu, there we go. Alright, shout out to biking. I did what? An hour and a half? Not bad, look at me. Oh, that's what I was looking at. I was looking at the XP level. 18 miles. Not bad. Okay. Save. Not bad. Evening weebs, geeks, and freaks of the night. Hello, the natty nerd. How are you doing? I just finished biking. Wait a second. My tailbone always hurts when I come off the seat. You should hook your bike up to a battery and power it up. Well, okay, that might be smart. I wish I could generate. I wish I could generate extra electricity with my biking. I want to stand up because I'm disgustingly sweaty right now. Give me a second. Fuck biking. All my homies say fuck biking. Why am I being picked up? Where is my flower field? Quick back workout. A quick back one? What'd you do? This up? Oh, I'm away from my mic. Sorry, give me a second, you guys. Sweaty, this music is giving me PTSD. You and me both. I'm not gonna lie. I heard it turn on because like I started stream. Just like, do I really want to do this? That was the biggest like thing why I almost was like, you know what? Maybe not today. Oh wait, let me make sure my boards are not hitting anything. I'm utilizing my stand-up desk so I can just stand here and be sweaty. Since I know my art has improved a lot over the years, it still looks somewhat beginner level, so I may take the vision level route, save up money to commission someone and draw my OCs. Yeah, I think that might be a really, really smart thing to do. I will say, I don't know how you learn to draw, but it definitely like shows in your artwork that you don't use references, and that's probably what's giving its very elementary look, to say the least. You know what I mean? I think something smart for you to do is get a program where you can use, like, you can trace over the 3D models, and you'll actually learn a whole lot from doing so. Anatomy along the way of tracing the 3D models. You know what I mean? Alright, fuck biking. That sucked. I'm very sweaty now. This blows. Alright, well, that was certainly a stream. Oh, I didn't even see how many calories I burned. Did I leave DVR on? Let me see. I don't think I did. I did not. So I guess I'm just gonna guess how many calories I burned. I don't know. But isn't biking your favorite hobby? No. I have a love-hate relationship when it comes to exercising. I like biking outside. It is definitely fun. But I do it mostly for the health benefits. I do a lot of things in life because I feel like I should. Not necessarily that I enjoy them. You know what I mean? Let me take off my shoes. My sweaty socks! This room is gonna be filled with chaos and mist. I can feel it now. It is really gross when I walk into the room and then I walk out. And I can feel how humid it is in here. Hi, Kale. Hello, Kamikaze Kid. I just finished my bike ride. How are you? How are you? Alright, Tasato. I think I'm more excited about you getting the Switch 2 than you are excited, funny enough. Have you got it up and running yet? Have you, like, I was gonna say, you can do like an unboxing. Dark Virus, we might have to help him out and invest him and help invest in, get him a, what's it called? Capture card? How much are like an average capture card nowadays? I've seen some really like small USB ones. I wonder if that would work. Fully up and running already. Hell yeah. That's good then. All right, what is your code? I can like look up my code right now actually. All right, BRB. Let me grab my Switch real quick. Yeah, I definitely left this room and came back in, and it is so warm and moist in here. The average card is like $100. That's not too bad. I'll put my code in the playground. Good call. I'll take a picture of mine. You either put it in the playground or the Tetris, whichever one. Let me grab it. I was playing Hanafuda today. Had the whole live one. Pretty cute, all things considered. Alright. My code. Oh god, this is long. I was gonna put it in chat right now because I'm lazy. SWTAC. Oops, I'm not even typing. I'm good. My wife bought me a burger from McDonald's. That sounds fantastic. I haven't had one of those in a while. Was it just a hamburger or was it something, I really want a Happy Meal. All things considered, the calories of a Happy Meal aren't that bad. So maybe I'll start getting some Happy Meals. Alright, I think that's my code. Do consider you absolutely spam with friend requests if you post yours. I don't really care, all things considered. Because, like, wait a minute. Like, don't I have to accept them, though? Like, don't I have to accept it? You know what I mean? I think that's how it works, right? Like, someone requests and I request. I'm not sure. But either way... Ew, it says I played Tetris 99 for 60 hours or more. I love how I gotta try and not get my reflection. Alright. I'll also put it in Discord. Just a burger. I'm trying to say low carb. That sounds really good, all things considered. Do you have a In-N-Out where you're at? And In-N-Out is really they have this thing called the Flying Dutchman. It's just 2 onions, like for the bread, and then hamburger and cheese on the inside, and it is, oh my god, fantastic. 6 hours, 60 hours. I don't see how much I've played. Oh my god. Are those coordinates? Yeah, those are actually my exact coordinates. Friend request received. Let's see. Tasato. Hell yeah. Become friends. Like, imagine, like, immediately blocked. Blocked. Alright. And no, they're my, it's my friend code. That one leave. Oh, yeah, I'd love your friend code, too, since you have a Switch. That's who I was also missing. There we go. Nice and pretty. It's a very beautiful console. How are you liking it so far, Tasato? Just even, trying it out so far. To me, it feels very, very different from the Switch. Okay, Tetris 99. Okay. Yeah, I'll just put it in the Tetris channel, since it's kind of like a Switch channel. Alright, there's my friend code. I need to take off my sweaty socks. And my, what's it called? I have to mainly wash my chest band. That kind of sucks. It's really smooth. Actually, I like the actual feel of it so much more too. Yeah, it just feels nice and smooth. I have the kill switch. The kill switch, whatever. It's like a case. Ew, this is so gross. I have the kill switch, I don't even know where to put this. It's the sweatband for my, heart rate monitor. It's like a D brand case for it, and it makes it feel even better. I love Switch 2, absolutely favorite system. It really is. Are you sure it's not a nuclear launch code? It might be, actually. Nope, no In-N-Out here yet. Never had it. Oh, it's really good. In person, it feels premium. It feels so nice. And Dark Virus, I also recommend it for you. Take a look at it at the D brand, like Kill Switch. It's like a corny name. What the hell is Kill Switch? But it's like this like grip that you put on your like things. It just feels really nice. PH, my god, there's preachers outside my room. Outside your dorm. Hell yeah. How are they, they're preaching it up? I love this very average Link profile picture you have, Tasato. Let's see. Tetris 99, 15 hours only. Ugh, Dark Virus, that's embarrassing. He's only played Tetris for 15 hours. And he's still catching up to you. Embarrassing. Put it in my mouth. Pokemon Violet played for 90 hours or more. Pokemon Unite, 80 hours. You really like your little Pokemon games, huh? Huh. But yeah, it's a really nice console. I really do like the, what's it called? The Kill brand. Excuse me, Kill Switch. But anyway, I think I'm gonna call it a stream. I biked. Surprised I biked as long as I did. I'm going to go... Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was like, I was just gonna do something. Someone add me as a friend. Shadow! Become friends. Hell yeah. People attack me more than Tasato because of my KOs, baby. That is true. There's sometimes you can just like skip on by. But yeah, that was a stream. I think I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I don't even know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know. I should stream nonetheless. Either way, I'll see you guys in the Discord. And toodaloo.